Recording. Hello, everybody. My name is Corrupted Pixels, and welcome to another episode of Kaiju Universe. Yes, we're back. I posted a poll on the channel a few days ago. I think it's actually been like a week or two now. Asking if you, or no, it's only been about a week because this guy just, still a title update, so this guy's still pretty new. It had to have been like within the week. But I held a poll asking if you guys wanted to see a video of me reviewing this guy, and mostly the votes were yes. I think only one person voted no of the 7 votes. So I decided, you know what? All right, let's do it. Yeah, we're making a video about it now. So this kaiju is called I think it's Amor Peixe or something like that. It's a really weird name. Um but I think it's something to do with Spanish love, amor, something like love plant or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just feel like the red symbolism and plants kind of is what that's hinting towards, but I have no idea. But anyway, for most of you who have been paying attention to this channel and the game for an extended period of time, you all know this isn't as new a kaiju as it looks. Unfortunately, it's the female Muto from Godzilla 2014, reskinned to be more unique. Which is really weird because, speak of the devil, that right there is supposed to be the male Muto for this game. And yet, this is their female Muto stand in, yet they look nothing alike. So it's really strange. Not that I, like, really care. Like, if they don't do the whole male female thing, that's cool. Instead, they just make them unique either way. I think that'd be I think that'd probably be cooler than having them match. Actually, I don't know. We'd have to see. I'm waiting for the Karamak remodel before I say too much on the design because while I don't like the current design, it's still I think the newest addition. Like the not newest. It was the first original kaiju added to the game after the DMCA strikes. So I give it a slight benefit of the doubt because it's old and, the older, earlier remakes aren't going to be that great. So I don't hold it too much against it. And I definitely feel like they are getting better with their releases. This guy feels pretty unique despite being a Muto reskin. Like, frankly, when I saw it, I thought it was Muto Prime because the arms are so bulky. But then when I played at it as it, I was like, oh wait, yeah, this is Fimuto, and it works really well as being a replacement for it. I do definitely think it could use some new animations. I definitely think reanimations are definitely in order for this guy because yeah, he's kind of a few of his animations are wonky. Most specifically the EMP charge that you guys saw. The jaw looks very funny. And also its raw animations look a little wonky. Also, no sound, by the way. Uh, That's not because I have the audio turned down. It's because this creature just doesn't have roars. Um, yeah, yet again, they've released another kaiju without any roars. I really don't know their excuse at this point. I understand that maybe they didn't have a sound designer before because they were just ripping all their assets for sounds straight out of like movie clips and everything, but I feel like they've had more than enough time to find a sound designer. Quite frankly, literally Reaper probably would work for them as a sound designer if they like would hire him. But I don't think they've ever even made an announcement like, "Hey, we could use a sound designer. Hey, we're hiring," or anything. They just continue releasing kaijus with no sounds, which is so fun. It's so very fun. I'll just let these guys battle it out. Also, like, they're Goliath. Call me crazy. It looks kind of looks a lot like Gamera, doesn't it? Am I crazy with that one? Or does it kind of look a little bit like Gamera? Maybe I'm silly. I don't know why you're running. I'm not letting you get away. We may be the same kaiju, but screw that shit. Bum, 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 bum. What do you do? I don't know how good this guy is against Goliath, so I guess we're gonna find out. Alright, I don't want to kill him, but that's pretty damn good. I must. Ow! Well, I didn't want to kill him, but apparently he's not gonna let me walk away from this, so I guess. Oh! I thought my M1 was ready. Damn, what a shame. I think that's Atlas. I think that's what he's called. I do not know. Hmm. But anyway, as far as a design goes, I think this is a pretty solid design, especially for a new original kaiju. It would have been better if it had its own unique move set and roars and animations for sure. Um, I understand that they are back rolling a lot of kaiju from before the DMCA's, but I'll always hold the opinion that it would be much better if they stopped doing that and instead just decided to focus their efforts on making original kaijus only. Um, it would do the game some good because the game genuinely needs some more uniqueness. It currently only has like three total completely original kaiju, that being thermonuclear, Volcamos or whatever. Volcanol. I forget what it's called. Thermovolk, regular Volk, and then the Arctic Fox. So those are literally their only original kaiju so far, not considering purely design. Um as far as again uniqueness, this is a solid, very solid design. I really like it a lot. I find it to be one of my favorite designs to come out of the new re-releases, but I also feel like the old animations from being a Muto rig ruins it. I also don't really like the little mini arms right here. I know that he needs it for its first attack, but it just doesn't really fit it for me. It just feels kind of out of place because yeah, I get this thing looks to be made out of plants, but it looks to be made out of solid roots that are tied together and tightly singed, so it just has two dangly tendrils for like no reason, and it doesn't really look right in my opinion. But maybe that's just me. If you like this kaiju, more power to you. I do genuinely enjoy the design, and I think it's one again of the more original kaiju to come out of the new back rolls. But I just genuinely want something new from Kaiju Universe. I really like this, but I want something new. I mean, I know it's really hard to come up with original designs, but they seem to have the design part in the bag. It's the unoriginal attacks, no new sounds, no nothing. It's just constant re-release after re-release after re-release. And I just don't quite get why, because honestly, I prefer playing as the um I prefer playing as the Thermo Volk over pretty much any of the re-releases besides this one, but that's just because I really enjoyed playing Female Muto. Female Muto just was a lot like my generic playstyle. That and Muto Prime. Like those were my favorite kaiju in the game. And well them and minus one, obviously. Minus one was like an all-time favorite. I do want them to continue backlotting some kaiju. I'm not saying that I want them to completely stop. I'm just saying I wish that they would release their minus one, their Shin Godzilla, and then start releasing some original kaijus, and then come back again and then do a few more backlots. And I know it's going to be weird going from original kaiju to backlot to original kaiju to backlot, but I mean, it would just spice up the development and definitely I think it would pull in more players because a lot of the player base currently is just people from the old days that don't really enjoy the game anymore. Like this game kind of fell off in terms of players. If I remember correctly, it used to have like it when Violante came out, I think they actually reached an average of 20,000 players daily. And that didn't drop for a very long time. And it wasn't until the DMCA's hit and then the game went downhill and now the old population of players are no longer impressed with the constant re-releases, and it's not hard to see why, because as good as this looks, it also looks just as janky because this jaw looks like it's attached by a tether. I'm not even gonna lie to you, like it's so thin and so haphazardly strung to the model. It doesn't even look like it's attached to the neck really, because it looks like there's a gap between the jaws every time. Ow! Every time I bite or roar. But again, I just truly wish they would come up with. I wish they would re-rig their models. I wish they would come up with new animations, new unique move sets, and new attacks for their monsters instead of just constantly backlotting old, unoriginal rigs and monsters. But in terms of being a backlot, I give this a solid 9 out of 10. That's generous. 7 out of 10. As much as I like it, again, it has a few issues that I just really can't quite move past because they're just so blatant and in your face. So it makes it really hard for me to just be like, oh yeah, no, that's not an issue. This is perfectly fine. When in reality, it's like, yeah, that quite literally ruins every time this creature opens its mouth. Frozen. Frostbite kind of hurts a bit. Mm. Oh. I do wonder what RARs they would give this thing if they gave it RARs. I hate that. The frozen creature kills me. I can't stand it. Not because it's strong, it's the back. Like the model breaks in half as it walks. It's awful. Like in modeling 101 is that you have to have parts overlap in order to have animations flow smoothly because otherwise your model will disjoint and disconnect like a freaking Lego animation. You don't want your 3D model to look like an action figure. Get him off my ass! Need to run and heal for a sec. Damn, I'm gonna wait for that. Alright, now my turn. I'll do what I can. I died. I did 6,000 damage. I died. Holy crap. Quests. I don't even know what quests look like anymore. Skilled killer. Kill 3 players while above 80 health. Kill a player who's flying while flying. Kill a swimming player while swimming. Kill 20 players. Kill 4 people using the same kaiju. Kill 10 swimming players. Same lame old shit as always. His status. Who the hell is his status? We got a lot of rewards from the old game. Holy crap. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know which one Karamok is. Incineros. That's what this thing's called. My bad. I apologize. I need to figure. I think his status is. If I'm not wrong, his status is the. I want to say it's the Jet Jaguar stand-in. Yeah, Jet Jaguar stand-in. Thought so. Um. Yeah. There's not really a whole hell of a lot for me to do. I can't lie. Um. Actually, there is. It's called Count the Creatures Here That Are Original. So we got one original, two original, three original. These two are the same thing, but this is a reskin, so I don't really count that. That's two originals. Um, I think Vudon and Juju can count as original kaijus. I know it is Rodan, but it's still a very original design for Rodan. So I think I can excuse that. Nutcracker is just Jet Jaguar Beta, so I don't really consider that original. Eclipse's Mothman is literally Titanus Mothra but recolored, so like hell no. Moonlight Beast is a Muto reskin, which I did really enjoy in the original game, so that was cool. But again, for one, what my biggest thing, I'm mostly talking about kaijus that have been released since the DMCA. So I'm not gonna count Eclipses, I'm not gonna count Cleric Muto. I'm not going to count Vudon. I'm not going to count Nutcracker. I'm not going to count anything like that. I'm only talking about things that have come out since the DMCA strikes. So we have Feimao 1, Incineros 2, um, Akatsumi is new. He's cool. I really like him. So that's 3. And that's it. Everything else in this game is reskins from old kaijus. Megalon is Abel Cross. Millennian is Scythios. Hestatus is Jet Jaguar Beta. Karamok is Melmuto. Allrath is Gojira 54. Malachive is Showa Gaigan. Melagris is literally still Perky Rodan. Armor Peche again was female Muto. Saber U was Manda. Yeah, Manda. Final Wars Manda. Croconos was Titanus Scylla. Akatsume is again new. Voltidra was Titanosaurus. Goliath was Titanus Behemoth. Noctera was Titanus Rodan. Glaciath was Frostbite Behemoth. Vargoth the Star Death was Godzilla Ultima. And, you know, as much as I like some of these new designs, I don't understand why they didn't re-rig and reanimate. I can't wrap my head around it. I don't know why, but I just don't understand why they've released all these new kaiju, but they're all just reskins of old kaiju. I truly don't get it. I don't know if it's because they don't have the funds to fund a dev team to do that. I don't know if it's because they just don't have the dev team to do that anymore or what, but they could do it when it was Godzilla's. Why can't they do it now? And I really think that's kind of the issue with Kaiju Universe and anybody who's played Kaiju Universe since before the DMCA. Anybody who played before, I don't think many of them really like the game anymore. We're just kind of hoping that something decent's going to come out one of these days that's brand new that we can actually afford. But it seems like every time something that new comes out that we can afford, it requires some weird attachment with it for us to actually get our hands on the creature. So and then by the time we finally unlock it, everybody else already has it maxed, and then yeah, something else comes out that's unoriginal. Quite literally, I guess their plan is to release these two and have us take so long grinding to get these two that by the time we finally unlock them and they're done backlotting kaiju to us for free, then they're gonna start coming out with new shit. But I just feel like that's so dumb. That's so boring. It makes this game unplayable. It really does because like nothing I play this game and I just genuinely don't have fun. Like sometimes I do. Like some kaijus are fun. The new one that came out, I love it. Vargoth is great because it's Ultima, but he has the same model issues that I was talking about where his model looks ridiculous because he uses the Ultima rig. It's just little shit like that that I don't understand why they didn't fix is why I don't really play this game the way I did originally. Like I don't know. I just don't really care for this style of development. And like even this guy, I don't like it. I really don't. His animations look kind of silly to me. I like the idea of having six arms. That's dope, but I don't think they did a good job incorporating it. And I also think that his giant ass rhinoceros horn just looks ridiculous. Like I know it's cuz he's Incineros, but it's like I don't like that about his design. I really don't. And I don't like this punch animation. It doesn't look right. That looks weird. The effects don't match with the animation. This is literally just the same charge forward from old Thermo Godzilla. Now he's got atomic breath like the regular version of this guy, but the fire floats for some reason. And then he has a direct heat beam. And also he's got a pulse, I think. Particle collapse. But it's like as neat as this is, it's boring and it's kind of weak. So why buy it? And that's the thing, you can't even unlock this. This is a reskin that this is Thermo Godzilla. So if you had the Thermo Godzilla Game Pass, you got this for free. So you can't even unlock Thermo Incineros, but you can unlock regular Incineros. But they're basically the same thing. So why would you even buy Thermo Incineros? You get what I'm saying? It's just like really weird. Like you can buy Incineros and not have to grind for it, which is basically the same as regular Incineros, or you can grind like hell to get regular Incineros, which is the same as Thermo Incineros, but you took like 3 months to get it. You know, it's just kind of weird. But anyway, that's about it out of me for this video. As far as the new Kaiju goes, I give it a decent 7, maybe 8 out of 10 if I'm having a good day. Um, I like the originality to the design, but the fact that it's just another reused rig pisses me off to no end, and I'm gonna shut up about it now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and check out some of my other videos. I don't really do Kaiju Universe like that anymore. I more so play Path of Titans and random Roblox games that I find fun. So if you guys are into that type of stuff, or into maybe even seeing me play some Steam games one day, like I'm on observation duty, or maybe even my Bendy and the Ink Machine series that's still ongoing, you know, my channel's probably got something that'll interest you, at least I hope. Anyways, again, if you enjoyed, please remember, like, comment, subscribe, share it around if you want, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.